Hey, what's up guys, Glitch here, and I'm just bringing you a look at the Elder Scrolls Beta that I got a chance to try out this weekend. I'm playing a Dragon Knight right now, and I was wanting to show just a few things, the ins and outs of the talents and the spec and stuff you can go into. And so the skill points, you have your two-handed or whatever weapon you choose, and these all abilities use stamina. And then you have class abilities, which I am playing a Dragon Knight, so you have Ardent Flame, Draconic Power, and Earthen Power. And right here you have the Fiery Grip, and as you can see, once you get it up to a certain level you can morph the ability, and the morph ability is shown in the green. So you can choose to morph it, or like I have the Volatile Armor morphed up to do an AoE when I use it, rather than doing like increased damage back to attackers. Here's some more abilities. Reflect spell projectiles, all this stuff. So this is a lot of brings back a lot of healing in this tree, and then the ultimate in this tree is Dragon Leap, and then the Earthen Heart, Stone Fist, which is a stun, and you can morph it into Stone Giant, which gives you armor after you cast it, or Obsidian Shard, which just gives you an increased range on it. And then you also have passive abilities in each tree. This is Eternal Mountain, increases the duration of your abilities. And then, let's see, the passive in the two-hand is Light and Heavy Armors, deal splash damage to one nearby enemy. Heavy weapons, chance to bleed. And you can also spec into different armors, so whatever armor you want to use. And oh, that's a pretty cool ability, increases armor, grants immunity to knockdown and stuff. And let's see, world. Soul Magic, it's like your Soul Trap. So Soul Trap is nice because it's just a dot that every class gets to start out, and to morph it, one gives you like another soul shard, or fills another soul gem when you use it. But here I'm gonna get into some of the action. I like the UI on this game. It's not like hotbars all over the damn place. So I charge in, and I'm using some of my strong attacks and some weak attacks. And then I use my elemental weapons. And so you can see the charge ability will use my stamina. And then the stone armor uses my magica. Oh, here's just some jute. Gotta get that for Bruce Leroy. So I use all my buffs before combat, and charge in and wind up a big heavy attack, followed by a fast attack. So what's nice about it is that that's the stun. What's nice about it is that the heavy attacks don't use stamina, kind of like if you played Skyrim and the heavy attacks use a lot of your stamina. That's not the case. It's just like if you have time to get it off, then go for it. But a lot of the mobs that like will run away and move away from you, you kind of have to follow them with the heavy attack. I just love the sound that makes when that armor goes away. And look how sick, like the detail on like molten weapons. Look at that. That looks pretty rad. So that shows like the little AoE. I think the shield lasts for like 25 seconds, and then the molten weapons last for a minute. And also the molten weapons buffs is an AoE buff, so even people that are not in your group, if you just run by people that you see that are out questing, you can throw them just like a minute buff, and it'll increase the damage of their abilities as well. or their weapon abilities. Oh, so apparently you don't need to have like a certain path available to charge. So as long as they're in your vision, I don't think you can charge up like different levels, but you can definitely like charge around corners as long as you can see them. I'll use my stun here to knock her down. Clubber Lang that dome. So I'm just kind of going around shitting on things to show you guys just some of the gameplay. And another cool thing I liked about the charge, like as long as you have the stamina to do it, you can just charge. As long as you have the stamina to do it, you can just keep using that ability. So like when you level up, just like in you know, Skyrim, you get to put, you know, 1 point into your health, magicka, or stamina. So if you chose to have a lot of like weapon damage, and maybe like you wanted the armor buff and the molten weapons buff, so that's all you really used, kind of how I'm using it is just using the abilities to buff, and then using your weapon skills to like do attacks. So I could take like the cleave ability from the two-hander. Let's see, yeah, I could take the cleave ability and then just do more, but I like to have a lot of stamina to charge from one opponent to the next while I'm leveling, so I like to keep a lot of stamina. So yeah, later on when I get a lot of points into stamina as I level, then I'll be able to keep my charge and do some more abilities. But here I'm going to just show you the ultimate I got called Dragon Leap and the Draconic Power Tree. This is probably one of the sickest abilities I've ever seen in any video game. And how dirty is that? Like, Draconic Power. That's pretty draconic if you ask me. And how it works, like, it doesn't have a cooldown. So how it works is you have to charge it up by doing damage in combat. So if you look at my hotbar down there, as I, you know, do damage and use spells and kill these mobs, I get it, it builds up. So as long as you just keep hacking, slashing all over the place, you build it up pretty fast, and then you can just say, Mr. LeBron, you're needed on the court. Get dunked on. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and hope you liked Elder Scrolls Beta.